Heyo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those of you that do not know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated online premium education platform available today. At True Trading Group, results matter. Because they matter, we've got one simple goal. That's to help you learn, trade, and profit. If you guys are new, make sure you like and share this video. More importantly, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free. Where myself, other TTG pro trader moderators, and special guests, and I've got one for you guys here tonight, help me drop some golden nuggets and provide you with free lessons and education that are going to help you guys become better traders and investors. But why should you listen to any of the material that I cover with you guys here on these lives? Guys, I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. Began my career working for a fund in New York City. My very first job out of college, then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession, the housing market crisis, the stock market crash. And it was during that time that I actually went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. But none of that was possible before they first had me go through an intensive training program. I had access to some of the top trading tools, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders. And that's exactly what the TTG platform is based on here now today. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So, guys, listen up. All right. Listen to me carefully. We have a fantastic live stream in store for you guys all here today. Tonight's live stream, I'm going to start things off. We're going to start things off with an open floor, about 20-minute Q&A session. We're going to give some time. We're going to allow for some people to log on. I'm getting a little bit of a – hold on 1 second here, guys. Here we go. All right, sorry about that. All right, we're going to start things off as follows, guys. We're going to, in just a minute, okay, in just a minute, I'm actually going to be bringing on my boy, Mr. Matt Kohrs himself, and we're going to be talking about GameStop and AMC. A lot of buzz around these two names today. There was a lot of talk about Ape Nation specifically on CNBC. Every time they said the word apes on CNBC, I would turn around at this TV and I'd be like, where's Matt? I would look. I would turn around. I would see if he was there. Are they showing Matt? I saw Trey's pretty face, and I was like, where's Matt? I kept looking. I kept looking for him today. So there was a lot of talk on CNBC today about AMC, about GameStop. So we're going to bring on Matt. He's going to help me walk you guys through all this. And I want to know what happened. So we're going to, he's a huge source, obviously, guys, for, the social media sentiment. Always has his ear to the ground, kind of one of the online leaders of Ape Nation and everything. So it's going to be fun to have him on and kind of go over with him his take on what happened with these stocks today. Like what is it that woke some of these stocks up? So we're going to go over all that, and I'm going to talk to you guys about also a new swing trade that I entered today as well. We're going to go over, some valuable lessons on how to properly identify and take advantage of buying pullbacks for profit as early as in your trading as tomorrow. We're going to talk a lot about a bunch of stuff. So we got AMC, we got GameStop, we got new swing trade, we got pullbacks, we got a lot of different things that we're going to be talking about here today on this live stream. Okay, so listen up, guys. Listen good. We're going to start that Q&A session here first. So everyone, start typing your questions in chat. You've got a trader sitting here, guys, with about 17 years of experience telling you to ask me anything. So without any further ado, folks, let's go ahead right now. Start typing your questions in chat. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Do not be shy. Do not be embarrassed. Go ahead right now. Start typing your questions in chat. Let's begin that Q&A. All right, guys. I'm going to be bringing on. Actually, I'm going to be bringing on Mr. Matt Kohrs himself to help me with this Q&A. There he is.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, TTG fam? Happy to be here. Man? Happy to chop it up and see what's going on in the world of the stonk market.
The stonk market. Dude, I swear, I'm not kidding. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I kept looking for you today on CNBC.
I didn't even know I didn't even know we were being discussed. So I know there was like a mini doc that came out last week. They had to be ripping their hair out because before the market opened, they were talking shit on GameStop because Jenna Owens recently quit. So they're like, oh, this is bad. And then GameStop had it's the highest it's been since like mid-September or something, broke above 200. I'm like, that's awkward.
That's awkward. Yeah,
You gotta
solid
love
day
'em.
for stock was up. Stock was up like 9% today, man. It was
It
a
had a
solid.
great day. I think it ended up hitting like 208, came down to like, but it closed above 200, which
Yeah,
I know you're big into like those key psychological levels, and so am I. But the fact, of course, the higher the better, but that's a
yeah,
big psychological win. I was just happy to clear 190, 192, no
yeah.
less, like run another $8. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited about that. I was listening to a little bit of your like rundown there. And for this one, it's it's kind of weird. You have a couple things going on. I think this one, a lot of people are happy about the clear move into NFT and specifically crypto. So they put out like that hiring post, and like now Loopring is getting excited about that. And it's just crypto's a smart move. I mean, Ryan Cohen, Adam Aron, they took one of these absurd black swan events, and obviously they're good leaders. They understand money. They raise money. They're like, all right, let's improve the trajectory of these companies.
Yeah.
And I think you're kind of seeing that. But like with AMC, they reported the best October, like the best month all the way back till February of 2020. And the earnings announcement is a week from today. Just so everyone knows, it's November 8th after the market closes specifically for AMC. But Regal, IMAX, Cinemark are all reporting great numbers. And with AMC having the most market share, I don't see why it wouldn't also follow suit. I mean, I feel like it's going to crush it, but it's also obviously relative to earn like the expectations of it. The fact that I know this, the fact that Mike knows this, tells me that analysts are also going to like notch those numbers up a little bit just because everyone else is crushing it. But also, I mean, just in general, the Russell 2000 is crushing it right now. Like, I think in post market it hit an all time high, but in normal market trading, it hasn't. It's like a hair away. But with the Russell crushing it, AMC is the biggest one in it. GME, it wasn't it, but people still treat it as if it is. Like, I know it's not technically anymore, but it's just interesting because like everything's so freaking green right now. Tesla's what, like 1.3 trillion, 1.5 trillion, like we're living in the upside down. Nothing makes sense. The Fed's going to come in on Wednesday and talk about tapering. People are going to be like, cool, let's just buy more. It's just, we're in the upside down world right now. Like, let's just see how it plays out, bask in the chaos and have some fun. It's nuts.
True. It's true. It's crazy. I actually, listen, when September hit and we started to get that pullback, I didn't think, I thought the high of the all-time high for this year, I thought it was in. I really didn't expect us to rally back this quickly, go back up to make a new all-time here. I'll pull up the SPY real quick. I didn't expect us to get all the way back up here as quickly as we did. I mean, this is one hell of a move that not a lot of people were really expecting. A lot of people came in and started getting short the markets, and it was just, a lot of people sold out of positions, and I think everybody's just literally just chasing this market higher. This price action tells me people are like, shit, I bailed too soon, and now they're all chasing these positions back. Like everybody exited these positions at lower prices, and they're chasing these moves higher. And then you just have like something. It's like, what? I feel like it just wouldn't be chaos without a move like this in Tesla. And I don't know if I left so much money on I got long Tesla at like $890, $889. Like, and I got flat that day that we pushed up and got to like 1050. I got flat then. I'm looking at this thing today and I'm like 1200. I'm like, oh my God.
It's crazy.
I left so much money on that day. This is such a parabolic move. Just blasting through $1 trillion valuation like it wasn't even there. It's just absolutely incredible. I just want to talk about GameStop real quick since we're on top, because you actually just mentioned that 190 level, and you took the words right out of my mouth, man. I was going to actually talk about that 190 level, because this 190 level, I'm just going to draw a line across. I'll make this white line a little bit thicker for those of you that maybe have a small screen, but this is a tough level in the month of October for GameStop. There's a really tough level for it, and it things didn't look good for this, because you then had your 50-day and your 100-day moving average, which was also now starting to sit around that 190, like 188, like right around that area. And we blasted right through it today with a nice increase in volume. And that's the good sign. That's a clear sign that the resistance level at 190 is broken. And now I think the stock is going to be free to kind of open up a little bit and provide, more volatility and bigger moves, rather than being stuck in like a $4 range during the day. It's like the stock kind of got like, it's almost like somebody tamed the beast for a little while there. And I feel like now it's got room to breathe, and somebody just kind of took the leash off, and now the stock might start to trade a little bit more. So
this was, I mean, for months now, like a good fiscal quarter, like the volume was low. We have a bear trend, a series of lower highs. And with that, like, this isn't just like, oh, a normal, like it had a good day. It crushed it. Like this was insane. And like the amount I watched 190 in mid-October and then also the end of September, that was a clear level, man. And the fact that we got above it and closed also on 200, it blew my mind. This is one of those things where in the future you found out some politician or some hedge fund made a position before something big. Like it really is. You're like, oh, you knew so. Like it's just like, this is so weird. Like the volume pop, the strength. And I get it. People are excited about this NFT thing, but I don't know if that excitement alone explains the power of the move we saw. And honestly, AMC, it could have been a sympathy. People were like, oh, wow, GME's moving. Let's buy up AMC right now. And then that got AMC back into its own wedge. It's just, there's bullishness going on right now, apishness going on right now. I'm excited to see what goes on with the remainder of the week.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll pull up also, I see there's a lot of people that you mentioned IWM, and I see there's a lot of people that are actually asking questions about it.
Okay.
And I just wanted to bring it up real quick because I wanted to just show people a channel that we've been looking at in True Trading Group. And I don't know if you ever had a chance to speak with Momin, but Momin is one of the pro trader moderators in chat. He really specializes in kind of large cap options.
Okay.
And he's been talking about a swing trade here on IWM. And I'll tell you guys this now, this is about as clearly defined of a channel as you'll ever find. Okay, that's about as clearly defined of a channel as you're ever going to find on a chart. Very clear support at 210 at the bottom end. Very clear resistance at 235 on the top end. And we're looking geared up right now to really break out of this range. And the small caps have underperformed the overall markets as the SPY and the Nasdaq and everything have made moves to new highs. This was kind of the last market segment to really push through that prior all-time high. And it seems like we're about to do it. And if you can get a high volume break out of this channel, then I would expect for the next couple of months upside. This is a very clear range, a very clear channel that if we get out and over, I think it's a clear shot for us to really start to extend out of this. And it reminds me a lot of like the Amazon channel that we had before Amazon made its move to all-time highs. And I
bring up AMD, same thing. AMD was in the channel AMD. Forever.
Yep, AMD, which is, I mean, you know, Matt, AMD is one of my favorites. AMD is one of my favorites. But yeah, so here it is. So here's that. And thank you for actually bringing that up for me, Matt, because that AMD is even a better example. There's that clear channel, right? And once we broke out of that channel, I mean, it was game on, and it still is game on. I mean, you had a beautiful pullback to retest what was resistance, the top end of the channel, became support, and you're getting this beautiful extension move. So I expect a very similar price action on the IWM. So there's a couple of people that were asking about it. Matt brought it up. One of our moderators in chat, he's talking swing trade on it with some options. And I think it's just a great chart setup and something that falls right in line with kind of what we're talking about here today.
Well, the only thing I've noticed about the Russell 2000, and maybe this is something I need to improve in like my own breakdown of politics, is it seems like always infrastructure bills have like an abnormal impact on it. And I know that's being actively discussed right now. So for anyone out there listening right now, just like maybe stay up to date on specifically the infrastructure bill that is being chopped up by Congress. Might be an impact. But for all the AMC lovers out there, it's a very good thing because AMC is the biggest equity within the Russell 2000, and 2000 as in it's roughly tracking 2000 stocks, but AMC is about 0.5% of the entire ETF, which is crazy for 2000. That's quite a bit of exposure within that basket for one individual equity.
I've got a question for you actually, Matt. I was really, you know, as you know, like I'm not as focused on like AMC and GameStop as you and your community are during the day. And once I saw, you know, I heard them talking about it on CNBC, and then I looked and I saw AMC, GameStop, you know, having some really good days and some really good action. And, when I was looking for catalysts, all I thought to myself, and maybe this was just, maybe just ignorance on myself. I don't know. You tell me what you think, but I just thought that maybe it was a lot of attention coming back to the names with now that, a network like CNBC is really promoting this, this documentary on AMC. And I kind of wonder your thoughts, like, as this documentary comes out about, they always talked about how, like, the apes like broke Wall Street or like, do you think that now that people are going to get an understanding, people that are not part of like Ape Nation, but people that know about AMC and everything, that may not have realized the societal push and movement behind something like AMC, that are now going to become a lot more privy to why Ape Nation is so powerful and is so dedicated to this movement? Do you think that that's going to bring like a kind of renewed interest into the name, and a lot of people that thought it was just a stock are going to look at it now more as something more than that, and that might give like another round of life to this?
Yeah, I think that is definitely going to play an important part, because I think before it, if you just casually consumed the news and cared about the stock market, all you would have heard is there's a bunch of people on social media trying to produce a squeeze. Like that was like, that's the one thing that like someone who knows about it, but doesn't really know about it. So this, I mean, it was a good, I don't know, roughly 45 minutes, an hour or something that I think explained it a bit more. And people, I think day over day, especially with the little things like that, they understand that AMC and GME are just symbolic of some big social cultural movement against a lot of, in my opinion, very real illicit actions currently going in Wall Street. And for me, even personally, it was weird because it started off as like, it was fun. Everyone was in on the joke. You're making money. And then, of course, people are disheartened when you take away the buy button, which for me, I'm 27 for anyone who doesn't know. I was like, oh, that seems weird. I've never seen that before, but I don't have the most experience. Maybe it does happen. But as this journey's gone on, people like collectively with hundreds of years of experience are like, no, that was like super, super weird. And as that even progresses, I'm like, all right, so that's kind of standing out. And to now realize that the GameStop scenario in early January, we were a couple days away from like a systemic, like real issue. And if US Wall Street goes down, US economy is impacted, US economy is impacted, world economy is impacted. And I think right now, like my current stance of where this whole societal anti-Wall Street movement is going is like, fix the problems that happen there. Because right now it's like sweep it under the rug. They're hoping that people stop talking about it. And the market makers and the Wall Street elitists, they want to go on lining their pockets the way they have for decades and decades and decades. They don't want to admit that, like everyone admit what happened was a rarity, but it's more the fact that it could happen and the potential catastrophic fallout from that. It's, to me, market structure, people need to get in there. Market regulators all need to talk and be like, we need to clearly have some sort of, I guess, like catch for this insane scenario. So coming back to your original thing about CNBC and just other mainstream media and people talking about it, I think it can the way that was portrayed, there was a lot of worry within the community of like, hang on, it's mainstream media. Are they going to make us look stupid? I was proud of what I said. I know Trey was proud of what he said. I think it went over well. I was happy with how Melissa Lee decided to tell the story. I think it was a very fair breakdown. I don't think it put us on a pedestal, but I don't think it like embarrassed us or made us look stupid. I thought it was a good, it's weird because in mainstream media, we're so used to it right now of it being wired in a certain way of like, well, what's their ulterior motive? I feel like Melissa Lee was just trying to explain a story to someone who didn't know about it at all. Yeah. So exactly what you were saying of just, hang on, now other people might be interested. I don't think that was the huge driving factor. I think there's a lot of little things like that. The success of the movie theater in just October doing really well. Many people, we have just crypto movements, AMC accepting it, GameStop doing its thing in the world of NFTs. So I think a lot of little things added up over the past half a week. And I'm just hoping that that momentum continues.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I thought she did a great job. I mean, I feel like she did her job, like unbiased reporting. And I thought that I forgot the other woman's name, but she was talking to another woman anchor on CNBC, and I forgot her name. I literally see her every single day, and I'm drawing a blank on her name. But they were talking about the Occupy Wall Street movement, and a lot of these people saw what happened back then, and that this is much bigger than just one individual stock. And they talked about the movement, and they they didn't downplay it. They didn't, like you said, make anyone look silly or anything like that. I thought they embraced it. I thought they embraced it, and I was actually pretty happy to see that. You guys know that myself, the TTG fam, we're always, we're behind you guys in the Ape Nation movement 100% of the way. So it was nice to kind of see that, and like you said, kind of refreshing almost to see like mainstream media actually report something in a good light, So
yeah, it was, I liked it and I agree with you, but it'll be cool. I mean, I know right now seasonally markets are up. Like
Yeah.
we're pretty seasonally from now till pretty much the first week of January. There's a couple of hiccups, like I don't know, around Thanksgiving and stuff. But generally, especially for the first week of November, this is one of the most bullish seasonal times ever. S&P, Qs, Dow, IWM. So even that alone, with you and your team here of calling out IWM, like getting long on that, getting some calls, or if you want to be conservative, selling a put spread. But to me, there's money to be made right now. Whether you want to play some like random shit coin or make some good technical trades, like this is a money making season. And so for me, do I think everything is overvalued right now? Shit, yeah, I do. But that also means that just means really pay attention to your risk. Be careful, because we're gonna take a breather. How many gaps do we have to fill on all of the main indices right now to the south side? So many. They're gonna get filled. I just don't necessarily think it's gonna be in the immediate future, I should say.
Right. Yeah. I'm really interested to see what happens here with the Fed meeting coming up. I'm very new to trading. Where do I start? We've got a question on the screen here from Joanne Stevens. I'm very new to trading. Where do I start? All right, Joanne Stevens, I'll tell you this. The first place to start, and I mean this not just because of, hey, True Trading Group, and obviously I give you guys the same education that I got when I worked at the fund, but invest in yourself and actually get a real education, whether that means True Trading Group or somebody else, whatever. But actually get yourself a real education, and don't just start, throwing money to the wall, and hope that it sticks, and just start playing the gambling and the guessing game. Because, if that's the case, if you're looking for a gamble, you're looking for a guessing game, then go to Vegas. Trading is not gambling. Okay. When you actually have an education, you know what you're doing. Matt, just how many people have you seen just like blindly follow, something like a post that they see on social media, and they just YOLO thousands of dollars into some of these stocks, and they get burned because they don't have any idea what they're actually doing? I'm sure you probably see a lot of that, being tied into social media and everything.
Yeah, it happens. It's an egregious amount. The amount of times I get when they're already in options position. I'm like, wait, what? And you could tell they don't even know what they just got into. And I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit more protective of my money, but if someone wants to do it just because they want a digital casino, okay, I wish you the best of luck. It's just I mean, I think of myself as more of a risky trader, but sometimes the things I see, I'm like, I don't even think you appreciate the risk you just took in some of these. But you see it a lot. You see it so much, and I think it's especially in social media, it's more of the same thing of people trying to hawk hope of no, this will go to, you'll look at a random penny stock and they're it's going to be $10 by next month. It's what? If you knew that, you wouldn't tell anyone. You would buy as much as you can. You wouldn't even waste your own time on social media. It's just a lot of people trying to, in a general sense, hawk hope and also confirm to whatever the hot bias of the day is, which I find that personally pretty upsetting, because it makes everyone else's job of actually trying to educate so much more difficult. How many times are you, Mike, fighting with someone about, they're I just read this on Reddit. It's I don't give a shit if you just read that on Reddit.
I know.
What? There's it just doesn't even pass the litmus test of logic, and that stuff. It makes them so much more difficult, on top of just the fact that trading itself is difficult. Investing itself is difficult. There's so much to learn, especially your own discipline, personality control, and then just to be battling at random things just because it's the hot social media of the day. I'm all right, this is tiresome.
Yeah. The biggest argument that I find myself having with people, I don't know, argument, but when people, like you said, people come to you after they've already gotten themselves into, a position that they don't really understand, or they don't understand the risk on it. People will say to me oh, well, I might be long a stock or I might be short a stock, and someone says, oh, well, but this person posted this on Reddit. I'm like, that maybe like goes to the opposite side of my trade, or it's like it's a reason why not to be long if I am long, or a reason to be long if I'm short. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care what somebody on Reddit has to say about the stock. It's like I have my own education, my own experience. Sometimes I'll be right. Sometimes the person on Reddit will be right. And that's the market. That's what the market is all about. You need people on both sides of the trade. But at the end of the day, if I'm going to be wrong, I want to be the one that is wrong. If I'm going to lose money, I want to lose money because I am wrong, not because I listened to somebody else and they were wrong. So that's first and foremost when it comes to like, me, reading things or people showing me things on social media. I'm not on Reddit and Twitter and all these different, I mean, I am on Twitter, but not like, searching Twitter for like trade ideas and everything. But the other biggest argument that I get is like people will be like, oh, well, let me just YOLO something over here. Let me just try to turn this 1,000 into like 5,000, and then I'll try to learn. Mm-hmm. I get that a lot. It's like, why would you be willing to actually put money into the market without knowing what you're doing first?
Yeah.
Just hoping that you make it and then figure out, oh, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try to learn later. It's just,
you learn blackjack after.
Right.
Just betting huge on the first one. You're like, I'll learn the game after. I mean, this might be a little bit more for you, Joanne, that I found success. I think right now in social media, people are always chasing what the hot thing is. I don't think there's anything wrong at all of finding 5, 8, 10 companies you really like and exclusively paying attention to them. You might get bored. Maybe some days there's nothing to do, but at least you get used to those ones. When I really got going with equities, I pretty much watch, I think, Tesla, SPY, IWMQs, and maybe like Microsoft and NVIDIA. And I poured over what the market was doing. And then I looked into those individual companies and I just didn't care about anything else. And I just waited for my opportunity to come around. There are people that Mike and I probably both know separately who exclusively trade the S&P 500. They'll do it year over year over year. And that's all they give a shit about. Nothing else could bother them. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to go around chasing everything if you don't want. Get really good at a batch and kind of like build out from there is one potential suggestion.
Yeah. Well, perfect example. We actually, one of our moderators, Jason Spadafora, the Wolf, in the last 6 months, he's probably only traded 4 stocks. In the last 6 months, I think he's only traded X, CX, Roku, and Beyond Meat. I don't think he's traded anything other than those 4 stocks. He follows them every single day. And yes, sometimes he doesn't make a trade. Sometimes he'll make 4 trades. But at the end of the day, there's no style points in trading, folks. The money spends just the same.
Good point. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. What's the next one? I hope that helps, Joanne.
Don't be shy, guys. Type your questions right in chat. And Matt and I are here. Pick our brain. We're here to help. This one's for you, Matt.
Matt, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but do you suggest to people to sign up and learn from TTG? So I've been outspoken against like all these, let's call them like Furu classes, because I myself, when I started my career, I ponied up the cash and I didn't think that it was like worth it for me. And I hope that says something of the fact that I go out of my way to come here and speak pretty regularly with Mike because I enjoy it. And the difference is, and I actually implore a lot of you to shop around. If you think a paid educational service is up your alley, don't just take my word. Don't just stop here at TTG and be like, oh, this is it. Seriously, read reviews, read what's going on, see what the education gives you. Because a lot of them, I don't know what the right word would be. Maybe I view them to be a bit more immoral. And if you start asking around, go behind Mike's back, go behind Adam's back.
Scams.
Ask
the word he's working for is scams.
Scams. Lots of scams. But seriously, go behind their back and just ask members. You don't have to take my word for it. I'm actually not a member of TTG. I just come here and speak with them. Ask a member, reach out to him, be like, hey, you don't know me from whoever. You don't know me from Adam, but like, do you like it? Like, is it worth the money? I think that's the most logical way to go about it. And if you like what you're hear from a complete stranger that has nothing to gain off of it, that should tell you something. And I'm just bringing this up because been doing this in the past, a lot more people are receptive and positive afterwards of being a TTG member. So that's where I would start. To each his own of how you want to do it. Like, I'm not here to tell anyone what to do with their money, but I think there's a logical way to do it. And the one thing, and I think this is a psychological block, is when people come to trading groups, they want it to work. It's once again this concept of like, hang on, like hawking hope. How many times have you seen like an Instagram ad of like, I took $5,000 into 50 quadrillion? I'm like up there. Like, it's crazy. And it's just not true. But people are susceptible to it because you want
Kermit
it to
the
be
Frog?
true.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, something like that. Kermit's a rich one. But with it, like, it's just the industry, it's interesting to me because I think my work's cut out for me. But the fact that you guys are like more intertwined here, you and Adam, with like just some of that bullshit scams that come on, like that's a daily job just to fight against it. It's so, and it's just it's never ending. And I don't know. I think you guys, in my own estimation, have really like kind of going against it. I mean, I've dropped in on some live streams where you have members who have been scammed by fake news, and just like the extents you've gone through to like try to point it out, help people try to get the money back. I don't know of many other groups that would have like actually done that. They'd have been like, that sucks. I'm like, fuck, man, that's crazy. Like, don't do that.
Yeah. Well, I listen, Matt, I know it's a tough question. That guy put you on the spot, but appreciate the answer. We actually have a couple of people that I see commenting. Daffy Duck says, I found out about TTG from Matt. I can't thank him enough. Duck Gang forever. Matt, you're the best. You got Justin Peretti says, I joined TTG. I heard about him through Matt and his channel. I really enjoy it so far. I actually, and what Matt said, I think is, you guys really all should do is talk to members themselves. I really do think that that's one of the best ways for you, because I can sit up here, right, as the co-founder, owner of True Trading Group and head trader at TTG, and I can say whatever I'm going to say, but it doesn't mean as much coming from me, and I understand that. And I think the best thing for you to do is to actually talk to members themselves. And I'll actually just ask members that are on this live stream right now. So hopefully, John Fernando, I hope that, this helps answer your question, and anybody else. But my members, if you are a member of the TTG family, do you guys think that John should sign up and join True Trading Group and should learn from TTG? If you are a member, do you think joining True Trading Group as the place to learn about stocks, options, the markets, you guys think that that's a good idea? I'll let my members themselves respond to that question. And John, and anybody else that has that question, my advice is just to read some of the comments that you see come through the chat, rather than even, listening to what I have to say or Matt's opinion on the matter. I take it from the comments that you're going to see right now in chat. I think that's a really good point that Matt brought up. So read some of the comments that you guys see coming through the chat. I don't have to read them. You guys can read them amongst yourselves.
TTG is where it's at, baby.
Yep.
Did you guys crush Tesla today, or did you get out it?
I didn't trade it, dude. I didn't trade it today. I got out of it. I left too much money on the table. And it's funny. I actually checked today, because whenever I enter like a large cap, so I was in shares, but I always will alert an option for members. Like if they don't have a large account and they're going to look for option contracts instead, I'll always alert for them. So when I bought the stock, I bought it just under 890. It was like 889 and change was when I bought the stock. But I also told members, you can look at the November 19th, $900 strike call. At the time, it was like $32. I checked today.
Has to be so much.
$360.
That's crazy. That is absolutely, that's so insane.
I'm like, no. I can't believe it. I mean, listen, wow. I can't be too upset about, it was a great trade. We still crushed it. I got out like at 10:15 or something like that on my trade. I'm really happy with the trade, but I didn't expect this thing to get this parabolic. My target was for us to get over 1,000, and then and then that was it. That was my target. My target was not 1,200. So but I thought it was going to be an easy 100-point move once we got over the all-time high. Once you got into 900, I was like, there's nothing stopping this thing to get to 1,000, and that was my target. And once we overshot it, I took my profit. I got out, and now I see the thing today at 1,200. I'm just like, it's like twisting the dagger. But it was a good trade.
Crazy moves. And if they there's rumors that they might be looking into a stock split, and that'll just send it even higher.
Oh my goodness!
Higher.
Another split. Wow.
The world can't handle it. He's just trying to leapfrog Apple, which I don't even think Apple's the number one most valuable anymore. I think Microsoft just passed it.
Yeah,
regained its title.
Microsoft passed them.
They better watch out. For Elon's coming in quick. He's on his flamethrower boring.
You see what he said? Do you see what he said today on social media?
No, what did he say?
I don't know if it was today, but I just saw it today where he said if whatever organization it was that he was talking to, he was like, if you can show me or prove to me that you could solve world hunger with $6 billion, if you show me, I'll sell $6 billion worth of Tesla stock right now. If you can show me, I'll sell $6 billion. I'll give it to you so you can solve world hunger. But he said it's got to be like open book accounting. The whole world has to see exactly how you're going to spend the money. Yeah.
I think he called them on their bullshit. There's no way.
Of course, 100%. It was the ultimate troll. Ultimate troll move. He is ruthless, man. He is ruthless. Wild. The richest man in the world. I've been saying it, and I will continue to say it. He will be the world's first trillionaire.
Oh, I think so. Oh, for sure.
No
Especially
doubt
with
in my
Starlink.
mind.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
With Starlink and then Tesla and SpaceX. And there's no doubt in my mind he will be the world's first trillionaire.
Yeah, it's going to happen. That's what is so disgusting. A trillion.
I don't want to think about it. Okay. I tried to comprehend like what $288 billion looks like. And I lose it around like 5 billion is when my brain starts to get fuzzy. It's like when you start talking about like light years in outer space. I lose it.
That's wild. So wild.
So, all right, man. Well, Matt, if Adam's telling me it's time for you to go, I guess.
All right. Well, I'll be back soon. Hopefully, we're going to come back and just be talking about the insane rip of AMC, GME, Tesla, or something. Some massive percentage gain.
I hope so. I got some swing trades I got open to right now that I'm hoping we can kind of hit on in the next couple of days. So we'll see. We got some stuff cooking.
All right. Well, I hope you crush it. Well, as always, it's been a pleasure. I'm sure I'll be back soon. But best of luck, TTG fam. It's been real.
Thanks a lot, Matt. Appreciate you coming on, brother. As always. Thanks a lot, man.
Peace.
Later. Guys, listen, everybody else, guys, stick around. All of you that are here, that are joining us, we got a lot to talk about still here today. All right, we're going to be going. I got some swing trades we've got to talk about. I entered a new one today that I actually almost took a piece of profit off. I almost got filled after hours, but did not quite get there. I actually missed taking profit by 5 cents. Had an order sitting out there. Let's see. Nope, 4 cents. I missed take profit by 4 cents. So, well, obviously now that you see what's on my screen, OCGN, that's my new swing trade. I'm in it today. Tried to take a piece of profit off after hours, missed my fill by 4 cents. So I'm still in 100% full position. But we got a lot to talk about here today, guys. Got a new swing. We're going to be going over a little bit about what the Fed has going on. A little bit about what the Fed has going on with the meeting that's coming up here this week. And then we also have a quick little lesson where we can talk about buying pullbacks. So stick around, guys. We got a lot to go over here. What I would like to see is who is on the live stream right now that is not a member of True Trading Group. If you guys are new to the live stream or you're not a member, just do me a favor right now, guys. Go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. Type the number 1. All right, we got Lou Balls Viking, Charles Doty, JCRDVA, Hellcat Style, Luciano, Ash, Charles Wilkinson, Sedina, Matt's Duck Suspenders, Joanne Stevens, Julian Chavez, Kendrick Johnson, Allison Middlebrooks, Juan Ortiz, Top Trader, Donald Colucci, Joed, Space Base Motto, Duang Che, Chill Mode. Yo, Massimo, what's up, man? Fern C. Cool, guys. What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Listen, I'm gonna take just a quick 5-10 minutes. All right, I'm gonna take a quick 5-10 minutes to discuss the membership, and then I'm gonna be getting into all of these lessons.
Washington, I'm Jack Spear. The U.S. Supreme Court heard 2 challenges to Texas.
I don't know what's going on with my Alexa, guys.
Brought by the Justice Department.
No idea how that happened.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure. So my Alexa just went absolutely crazy, as you guys could hear. They're listening to us. You know what that was? Jeff Bezos was upset that we were talking about Elon Musk being the richest guy in the world. That's what that was. Jeff Bezos just chimed into my live stream. He didn't like it. He's sour about it. Make no mistake about it. He is sour that Elon Musk is the richest man in the world and has clearly surpassed him. Not even close. All right. So guys, listen up. I'm going to take a little bit of time and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the membership. And what I want you guys to realize that True Trading Group results matter. Results matter at TTG. The word results is defined as an effect, consequence, or an outcome of something. And as an example of a result, I'll share with you a statistic, a statistical fact, okay, that as an effect of joining True Trading Group, you guys statistically have an 80% chance of making money and, more importantly, becoming a better trader. And that's a fact. The statistics are that over 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money and they're becoming better traders. If you don't believe me, just watch this. My TTG fam, if you guys are a member of True Trading Group and you are making money, go ahead right now and type the number 1 in chat. Type the number 1 in chat. If you are a member of TTG and you are making money and becoming a better trader, I want you guys to go ahead right now and type that number 1. Now, anybody that's not a member, just pay attention. Oops, this way. Pay attention to the amount of number 1s that are coming through on the side of the screen right now. These number 1s are the reason why. Okay. These are the reasons why we keep talking about results matter. And I talk about how much I stand behind this program. These are the number 1s. These are the results that we're referring to. Okay. We've surveyed members. That's a mathematical fact. All right. Over 80% of our members are successful. Now, another example would be by you not joining True Trading Group and trying to figure this stuff out on your own. You actually have a 92% chance of failing miserably at this. And listen, I'm not saying that True Trading Group is the only way, but I am saying it's one of, if not the best options for everyone of all skill levels, all walks of life, to give themselves the best chance to learn, trade, and profit. We help people reach their goals of becoming consistently profitable by combining top-notch education, which is the same stuff I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. And we combine that with premium tools from companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas. We're a community where we all share the same goal, guys, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together. Listen to me very carefully, because the membership to True Trading Group, it's a 1-year all-inclusive membership. But the price has been consistently moving up as we are working our price higher to, as of February 1st, the membership will be $2,500 for the year. However, it's not there yet, so don't freak out. Okay. A couple of weeks ago, you could have joined True Trading Group for just $1,106. Okay. But tonight, you guys can actually get a 45% discount, brings the price all the way down to just $1,210. And that price is going to continue to rise until we work our way up to $2,500 come February 1st. There's not going to be a Thanksgiving sale, a Christmas sale, a New Year's sale, a Valentine's Day sale. This is your cheapest opportunity that you guys have to join TTG, because we're moving the price of our membership up. We have to. All the resources and tools that are on our platform. We have news feeds, charting softwares, analyst ratings, social sentiment scanners, other scanners. We have so many, trade simulators. We have so many different features and tools on our platform. It costs us a lot of money to have these tools on the platform, guys. And that's why we have to continue to raise the price. So you guys could join tonight with coupon code TTG121. All right, that'll get you a 45% discount. Okay, brings the price all the way down to, $1,212. Okay, when you use TTG121, And as a special way of saying thanks for joining the family, Adam, what do we have any laptops for tonight? I actually forgot to ask you. Adam, we have any laptops for tonight? Oh, Adam sent me a message. He said 1 sec. He literally just goes 1 sec. So stand by. I'll see. Well, I'm waiting to see if we have laptops for tonight. But you're also going to get 2 small private mentor study group sessions with a pro trader. So this is going to be your chance to get individual attention from a professional trader at True Trading Group. That's going to be able to help you answer questions, go over lessons and topics that you're struggling with, so we can help speed up that learning curve and get you guys headed on the right path to success. Okay. So again, that's with coupon code TTG121. So you guys, okay. All right. We have 17 laptops for tonight, guys. All right. So here's the deal. The first 17 people to sign up with the coupon code TTG121, you'll get a 45% discount and you'll get a brand new free laptop. We even cover the shipping costs. We do ship globally. Okay. We will ship anywhere in the world. As long as DHL ships to you, you guys will be able to get that free laptop. It's totally free. It's our gift to you. We even cover the shipping costs. There's 17 of them. All right. There's 17 of them. Think of us as the Netflix of training communities, guys. You pay one price, you get access to core of everything that we have for the entire year. There aren't any upsells for courses or tools. You get access to every course and every tool when you become an annual member and pay just $12.12. Okay. You're going to get our 17 course curriculum. This is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund. There's beginner and foundation courses and advanced courses as well. You have our trading performance journal that gives you hard data and tracks all of your stock, option, crypto, and future trades, so we can actually identify where you're making mistakes. Our Benzinga Pro newsfeed, which gives you breaking news alerts right in chat. Colt Media's full book level 2, so you can see all the order flow. TradingView's premium charting software, ETNA's simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you guys can practice before you risk your hard-earned cash. Our Trade Ideas scanner, the TTG chat room, plus all the alerts from a group of professional traders currently sporting an 84% win rate collectively. We're fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website that tracks every buy and sell that we all make, so you guys can easily follow along and see how you'd perform if you've been following all of our trade alerts. We're also in there with you from pre-market till after hours. The mods are not gone after the first 2 hours of the day, and you'll have to fend for yourself. You get those you also do live workshops. We do live workshops and webinars every single week that covers a variety of different trading topics. We also do you're going to get those 2 small private study group sessions with the TTG Pro Trader to help speed up that learning curve. And we do a bunch of huge cash giveaways too. We're always giving away $30K, $50K, Teslas, Porsches. We give those away to TTG members. We have a lot of fun with our members. All you need to do is be a member to have a chance at any one of those giveaways. For the next 17 people to use TTG121, you'll get the 45% discount. You'll get the 2 small private study group sessions, and you'll get a brand new free laptop. And then in addition, last but certainly not least, all of our memberships come with a money-back guarantee. Okay. Yes, you heard me correctly. Money back guarantee. But it's even better than that. I believe so strongly in the platform that we've created at True Trading Group that this education will work for you. And I believe so strongly that you can be successful with this, that if you commit to going through all the courses, passing all the quizzes, and attending one private study group, that is all I ask you to do, is to give me a little bit of effort. If you do not make your entire membership fee back at least once, that's $12.12 tonight, $1,212. If you don't make that back tonight, if you don't make that back at least once during your membership, I will give you the $12.12 back plus an extra $100 on top. So I will give you $13.12 back. That's how much I stand behind this program. And you guys will get to keep that brand new free laptop in the meantime as well. That brand new free laptop, you guys keep that. So worst case scenario, you guys don't make back your membership fee. You're coming out of this, getting your $12.12 back. I'm going to give you an extra $100 on top for wasting your time. And you're going to be able to keep a brand new free laptop that's worth a few $100 on its own. So you're coming out of this net a winner. That's how much I strongly believe in this platform. I put my money where my mouth is. You hear me talk about education all the time. You hear me talk about results matter. And that's how I prove to you that results matter. It's not just empty words and broken promises. Okay. You just have to use coupon code TTG121. Guys, everything I'm telling you, it's on the website right now for you guys to see. So you know you're getting exactly what I'm saying. You'll know you're getting one of the 17 laptops. If you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means you're getting a laptop. If you do not see the laptop in your checkout cart, that means we've completely sold out. You just have to enter TTG121 coupon code and then click apply code. Okay. All right. So there you have it. Okay. So again, TTG121 coupon code. All right. Now, what I'll do here now, guys, is I will move on. Oh, we're also 80% of the way there for our next Tesla giveaway, by the way. I forgot to mention that. So I told you we give away Teslas, Porsches, 30K, 50K. So our next Tesla or 30K giveaway. So the winner gets to choose. The winner chooses cash or the car. We're 80% of the way there. We do it every time we get 300 new annual members into a training group. We give away a Tesla or 30 grand. Right? So we are 80% of the way there for our next Tesla 80K giveaway. All right. So there you guys have it. All right. I'd like to move on here now, guys, and talk to you about a new swing trade that we have entered. All right. Let's talk about a new swing trade that we entered here today. All right. So for that, I'm going to pull up my charts. We're going to share my screen with you guys. All right. So here we have it, folks. OCGN. This is the new swing trade that I just entered here today. All right. I came in here. I got long OCGN on this pullback. Okay. I got long right here on this pullback at $13.74. Actually, let me check my fill. Was it $13.74? Give me 1 second, guys. I'll give you my exact fill. Nope. $13.69. $13.69. So there it is. There's the fill. $13.69. Right there is the entry on the swing trade. All right. We climbed a little higher here after hours. I have an order. Had. Now the after hours session is officially closed. It closes at 8 p.m. Eastern. But I had an order sitting right there at $14.35. I did not get filled. I was trying to sell 25% of my position at $14.35. We did not get there. So I'm still in 100% of this position on OCGN. Let me explain to you guys why I'm in this for a swing trade. OCGN has never, ever held gains. This stock simply cannot hold gains. You can't do it. You can't do it. Every time this stock makes a big move, it just cannot hold the move higher. Sedina, everybody welcome Sedina, newest member of the TTG family. Everybody welcome Sedina. 16 of those laptops left, guys. You just have to use the coupon code TTG121. You'll get the brand new free laptop. You get the 45% discount. You get the 2 small private study group sessions, and you'll get the money back guarantee plus $100 on top. All right. So as you guys can see with this OCGN, this stock has never been able to hold those gains. Now, you might say, you might be asking me, well, Mike, if it's never been able to hold gains, why are you long? And I'm long because for the first time, I'm seeing this thing is actually holding its gains. 3 consecutive extending breakout days in a row where the stock is actually able to sustain that move. This is a pretty heavily shorted stock. This is also a stock that has some pretty key fundamental catalysts that are floating around in the background. Everybody welcome Joanne. Joanne, 15 laptops left. Joanne, welcome to the TTG family. I think that might be the same Joanne that asked that question earlier. I hope, obviously, that the answer to your questions or the answer for your question, you got it. And now welcome to the family. 15 laptops left, guys. 15 laptops left. Use coupon code TTG121. You get a 45% discount, a brand new free laptop, 2 small private study group sessions with a TTG Pro Trader, and the money back guarantee plus $100 on top. Okay. So what I'm looking for right now is honestly nothing more than a short squeeze. I'm looking for a short squeeze on OCGN. where you have two key levels of resistance. These are my profit targets on OCGN. Here they are. I'll make them a little bit bigger for you. For those that might be looking at the live stream on their cell or small tablet. There you have my targets. Okay. There you have my targets. Now, I have another target. Actually, that's not fair. I should say right here should be the first target. Okay, here are my three profit targets. I have three profit targets on OCGN. Here they are. Okay, 1450, 16, 1875. Okay, 1450, 16, 1875. Right? Okay, there you have it. Okay, there is my profit targets. Okay, on OCGN. I'm looking for this literally just to be a short squeeze. Okay, so I'm looking for us tomorrow to start to squeeze and extend higher. And I think you get a nice opening candle tomorrow on OCGN where this thing really starts to open up and the squeeze begins. So this is not going to be a very long swing trade. I plan on only being in this for maybe 2 to 3 days. I'm not going to be in this trade very long. I'm literally playing this just for a swing trade. All right, just for like 2 or 3 days. And I'm long from $13.69. I'll take 25% of my position off at $14.50. I'll take 50% off at 16. I'll take the final 25% off at $18.75. All right. So I'm looking to take some profit off tomorrow at $14.50, which is today's high. 16, $18.75. We'll see, guys. I'm in this thing literally because you also have increasing volume on the daily chart on this climb higher. You guys can see the volume is beginning to increase. We've really never had a situation where this stock has been able to hold these gains like this. So I'm just looking to see if this is going to be a short squeeze. All right. And that's it. There you have it. That's the new swing on OCGN. I'm also currently in Prague, which is just still sitting here above this prior resistance level that I'm looking to be now support. Still long Prague. I'll be out of it if it breaks below the 200-day moving average. That's going to be below $3.20. My stop loss is around $3 on this Prague trade. I'm long from 374. I took 25% of my position off the table at $4.28. I'm still long 75% of my position. So I am long 75% of my Prague position. I'm long 100% of my OCGN position. Okay. So those are the only two open swing trades that I have at the moment. All right. Those are the only open swings I have at the moment, OCGN and Prague. We'll see how they play out over the next couple of days. Okay. There you have it. Next, I will talk to you guys quickly about my only day trade today. My only day trade today was ANIP. My only day trade today was ANIP. All right, today was a frustrating day for me. It was a green day. It was a frustrating day in that I missed a lot of entries on some trades that I was looking at. I was looking at Mara. I was looking at BKKT. I was looking at BTTX. There was a lot of trades that I just missed entries on. I had a technical difficulty early in the morning that caused me to miss the Mara entry. I was busy on a one-on-one with one of our members in the middle of the day when BKKT and BTTX started to make their run, so I missed that. So just a frustrating day for me to kind of miss out on a lot of these moves. But I still made some good money on ANIP. Not a huge green day, nothing to write home about. But hey, listen, green is green. I'm happy with it. Right? I'm happy with it. But what I want to talk to you guys about is buying pullbacks. All right, I want to talk to you guys about buying pullbacks. When we're looking at this ANIP, it's a good lesson for us to go over about buying pullbacks. and has everything to do with the speed of the pullback as well as the volume of the pullback. Okay, everyone welcome Simon. Simon is the newest member of the teaching family. 14 of those laptops left. 14 laptops left. All right, 14 laptops left. All right, TTG 121 coupon code. You guys will get the 45% discount, the brand new free laptop. All right, the money back guarantee plus $100 on top. You just have to use that coupon code. All right. So again, ANIP, this thing explodes with easily the heaviest volume of the day. I mean, that's about as strong of a volume surge as you'll possibly get. You can see the volume in the morning and then the volume that you got then on that push. Huge volume, heaviest volume of the day. Now notice the pullback. I want you to notice the pullback. Not only is the pullback slow, what I mean by slow is it's very shallow, this pullback. This is not a volatile pullback. This is not an aggressive pullback. Look at the speed of the up move compared to the speed of the down move. Seems very calm, doesn't it? Very calm, very methodical pullback. Okay. You'll also notice that during that pullback, the volume drastically decreased. Drastically decreased during that pullback. And that set up for us a beautiful entry opportunity as the stock pulled into a nice level of support, which right here was your VWAP and trade line indicators. That orange line on your screen is your VWAP. This teal blue, the baby blue line, is your 9 exponential moving average. This is a 3-minute chart, right? And this forms a real nice little bull flag pattern. Let's call this a bull flag, call it a bull pennant, whatever you guys want to call this. Okay, call it whatever one you want, but that's a real nice looking bull flag or bull pennant. And then we broke out of that bull flag, bull pennant with a little increase in volume. And that's when I took my entry right there on that move, right out of that flag. That's where I went ahead and I got long right there at $53.99. Okay, $53.99. This stock was a female dog to get into today. I was, oh man, this thing was tough. You know, I never got my complete fill. I got a partial fill at $53.99 on my entry. I did not get filled on my entire position. This was actually a very difficult stock for me to try to get into with my full position size. It was pretty thinly traded, but there's the entry at $53.99. And we got a nice strong move all the way up to new highs of $60. And I just started peeling profits off. I started peeling profits off along the way. I took a piece of profit up there in front of the high. Then we took another piece of profit off as we extended up to new highs. 57.30 piece of profit came off the table. And then 59.88, another piece of profit came off the table. And I held on. Okay, I held on to one last piece of this position until we got all the way back down here towards 54 and volume started to dry up. I took my final profit off the table just over 54. Okay, just over 54. 54.10 was the final take. So nothing really, I mean, just, 11 cents on the final take. But the bulk of the position off the table there, just in front of $60, 59.88. And then I had the 57.30 take profit. And this is a beautiful trade. And this is a pretty good lesson you guys can take with you, all right, when you are looking for buyable pullbacks. Like, how do you know a stock, it's just a pullback and not a reversal, right? How do you know that? How do you know it's a buyable pullback and not an overall reversal? All right. Volume has a lot to do with that. The speed of the pullback and the depth of the pullback has a lot to do with that. All right. You'll notice that this is a shallow pullback. Let me see if my fibs line up. Okay. Here's your Fibonacci retracement levels. All right, I'll make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see. So your Fibonacci retracement, your 23.6 Fibonacci level lines up here with VWAP, lines up here with trade line to create this area of support. You have the heavy volume on the way up, low volume on the way down. You always want to gauge the volume on the way down in comparison to the volume on the way up. Okay. This is the key lesson for you guys to take about buying pullbacks and how to know a pullback is just that. And it's not a reversal. If the volume on the pullback is significantly lighter than the volume that occurred on the way up, the chances of this being just a pullback increases. The heavier the volume on the pullback, the greater the chance it's a reversal. Now, it's not going to be 100%. Nothing is surefire. Nothing is 100%. Okay. Nothing is 100%. It's all about probability. And the probability of the pullback being buyable when you have volume decreasing versus the volume increasing on the way up increases. The higher the volume on the pullback, the lower the probability of this being just a pullback. So you guys want to look for heavy volume on the way up, low volume on the pullback, shallow pullback, 23.6 fib, 38.2 fib. Look for it to also line up with VWAP, trade line, other support indicators. Could also line up with maybe a prior high, a lot of other things that you can look for, some other indicators to give you some confirmation of an area of support. And then we jumped in. We jumped in there right there, 53.99 again. I did not get filled on my entire position, unfortunately. Okay, I did not get filled on my entire position, unfortunately. I was trying to get myself into 2,500 shares, and I was did not get filled on the full amount. Okay, did not get filled on the full amount. Only got in just over a little over 1,000 shares was all I got filled on, unfortunately. So, but still, I'll take it. You know, in at like 1,200 shares at 54. Took some off at 57, took some off at 60. You know, not bad. Not bad. Not a huge day. Like I said, it's the only day trade I made. It's not a huge day, but hey, listen, it's a green day. I'll take it. All right. Would have been better if I got my full fill of the 2,500 shares, but didn't happen. All right. So sometimes you got to take what the market gives us. All right. So that's it, guys. All right, there's the lesson I want you guys to be able to take away from the session here today. And maybe also just kind of a mental lesson on just staying disciplined and not letting your emotions get the best. Because I was pissed. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was pissed. I missed this Mara move. This was one of my top trade ideas today was Mara. And I missed the entire move because I had some technical difficulties with my computer this morning, right when the bell rang. And it was actually like 2 minutes before the bell rang is when it started, and I missed this entire run. So I was really, really pissed off about that. Then you had this BKKT move in the middle of the day that I missed. I was busy doing a one-on-one with a member. So I was frustrated that a lot of the ideas that I had today, they worked out, but I wasn't able to capitalize on them. But you know, on a day where I'm frustrated, where I was not able to capitalize on a lot of the trade ideas that I had, to still walk away green, I'll take it. To still walk away green, I'll take it. All right. So there you have it, folks. All right. Everybody, welcome Rob. Rob is the newest member of the TTG fam. Everybody, welcome Rob. There were only 13 laptops left now, guys. There's only 13 left. So TTG 121. You'll get the 45% discount, 2 small private study groups with a pro trader, a brand new free laptop. We also cover the shipping cost. And I'm going to give you a money back guarantee plus $100 on top. That's how much I believe and stand behind this program. Okay. Guys, remember the 1-year membership to True Trading Group. Okay. The 1-year membership to True Trading Group is normally $2,212. But from now until midnight Pacific tonight, you guys can actually save the 45%, pay just $1,212, $1,212. All right. That's a full $1,000 off the membership. It's usually $2,212. Tonight, it's $1,212. So you're saving a full $1,000 on that membership tonight. You just have to use TTG 121. You're also going to get a brand new free laptop, the 2 small private study groups, and the money back guarantee. All right. Think of us as the Netflix of trading communities, folks, because you're going to pay one price. You get access to the core of everything that we have. Remember, TTG is a platform. I cannot stress this enough. When you join TTG, you're not just paying to get trade alerts and courses. We are so much more than that. We are a platform that levels the playing field for the retail trader and investor. We provide you with the same education that you receive working at a fund professionally on Wall Street. And we also add tools and resources that professional traders use on a daily basis. And we put that on one platform for you to use so we can level the playing field. Okay? That's how we do our part at True Trading Group. In bridging that gap between the 1%. That's how we support the rise of the retail trader to help literally level the playing field. Okay, included in your membership is everything that we have. You guys are going to get access to our brand new trading performance journal. All right, this actually tracks your stock, option, crypto, and even futures trades and gives you hard data on what you are doing wrong. This will help you identify the mistakes you're making so we could improve, make adjustments to help get that P&L headed in the right direction. You also get access to Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This is a live breaking up to the second news alert service directly inside of our chat room. You get news as soon as it crosses the wire. All right, no more relying on delayed news services. If you're going to trade with professional traders, you need to get news at the same speed as professional traders. This news service will allow you to do just that. You're also going to get quote streams, full book level 2. This is going to show you all of the market makers in level 2, not just the ones your broker shows you. You're going to see all the order flow. That'll also come part of ETNA's simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. Guys, this is the same simulator that is used at Cal State University Fullerton, University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. All use this same simulator. Then you have the Trade Ideas Scanner. The Trade Ideas Scanner will show you stocks that are making new highs, new lows, that have a surge in volume. It's broken down into small caps, mid caps, and large caps. So no matter what you trade, we can make sure you're focused on the hottest stocks during the day. Then you have our own proprietary scanner, which is the same functionality as FinViz Elite. You can create and save your own scanners. But the best part, you guys can click on any stock on this scanner and get unlimited downloadable PDF reports with all of the analyst ratings for that stock. So you can see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on every single stock. Now, I think that sounds like pretty helpful information before you decide you're going to buy a stock. Wouldn't it be nice to know how many analysts agree with you? All of this is included with your membership when you pay $12.12. Okay, you don't pay anything extra for any of these things. This is what I mean by TTG is a platform. All right. And now, in addition to this, you're also going to get our social sentiment scanner. All right. There's now social sentiment scanners used to be really only seen at hedge funds with complex algorithms. Not anymore. I told you we level the playing field. It's now at the fingertips of TTG members. Our social sentiment scanner will literally scour Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tell you what stocks are being talked about and mentioned the most on social media. Then it'll tell you the size of the float, what percentage of the float is short. This is a game changer in helping you guys identify some of these short squeezes before they actually take place. Then you're going to get our Trading Views Pro Plus charting software. One of the most commonly used charting software is by active traders. All yours free. At least a minimum of 10 easy-to-follow, actionable, real-time trade alerts per week from a community of professional traders sporting an 84% win rate collectively. We keep a trading journal on our website. We're fully transparent. All of our trading activity is loaded into this journal each and every single day. All you need to do, okay, is go to this trading journal and see for yourself all of the buys and all of the sells that all of our moderators make so you can see the wins, the losses, the break-evens. They're all right there for you to see. Then you have 2 small private study group sessions. I told you about this. Your chance to get individual attention from a pro trader. Go over lessons and topics you're struggling with so we can help speed up that learning curve. And then, of course, the courses. This is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund. That's the education that you're going to get at True Trading Group. There's beginner and foundation courses. There's advanced courses. There's courses on options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. It's all in text and video format, whichever's easier for you to learn. and you get all of the courses. There aren't any VIP or pro courses that cost more money once you join. You get access to every single course and every single tool and resource that I'm showing you when you sign up with the coupon code TTG121 and pay just $12.12. In addition to the courses, there's a video library that has well over 100 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we've conducted covering a variety of different topics, like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger. Just a few of those different workshops that are all there. And then, of course, access to the chat room where the moderators and I share our screen. We're live on the microphone calling out our trades in real time. I come on the microphone, I tell you what I'm doing before I do it. True or false, my TTG fam? Do I or do I not come on the microphone and tell you, guys, it looks like we have support here at $10. I'm looking to be a buyer around 10.20. My stop loss will be 9.40. I'm going to take profit at 11, 11.75, and 12.75. That's exactly what I'll say on the microphone before I enter a trade, so you know exactly what my game plan is. I will not just, surprise, I just bought a stock. No one knows I'm even looking at it. By the time you go to buy it, the stock's already moved higher. No. I'll tell you what my plan is before I actually do it. And the mods are in there with you all day long, from pre-market till after hours. Okay? We're in there with you from pre-market till after hours. We're not gone after the first hour, and you're left to fend for yourself. And you can send us private messages and ask us questions during the day as well. We're there answering questions for you guys all day long. Larissa, everybody welcome Larissa. Only 12 laptops left now, gang. Just use the coupon code TTG121. You guys will get that free laptop, the 45% discount, the 2 study sessions, and the money back guarantee. Guys, take advantage of this discount. Seriously, you're getting $1,000 off the membership price right now. Let me explain to you the value of the membership. Let's say you don't join True Trading Group, but you want the Benzinga newsfeed. If you go to Benzinga and want to pay for their real-time newsfeed with the Squawk Box feature, which is what we have, they'll charge you $1,404 for the year. You can get the exact same thing with True Trading Group and pay just $12.12. And get access to literally everything else I just showed you. That's what I mean by TTG as a platform. All right. Our goal is to disrupt this entire industry, folks. We have to provide insane value and results to do that. And results matter. And I told you, over 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money, they're becoming better traders. You saw that before when I showed you guys. You getting the money back guarantee. What do you have to lose? Seriously, what is your risk? The only people that have risk, okay, by joining the TTG family are the people that are lazy and don't want to do anything. Because I'm telling you, if you are willing to give me a little effort, if you go through all the courses, if you pass the quizzes and attend one private study group, if you do not make your membership fee back at least once, I will give you your membership fee back in full. Plus, I'm going to give you an extra $100 on top for wasting your time. That is how much I believe in this program. And you're going to be able to keep a brand new free laptop in the meantime, which is worth a few $100 on its own. I'm not kidding. You pay $12.12, I'll give you $13.12 back. There's not a single other person, group, or service out there that believes that strongly in their ability to help you become consistently profitable, that is willing to do exactly what I'm doing for you here. I stand behind this program. I put my money where my mouth is. Results matter, and this is how I prove it to you. We're also 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Go read our reviews. Nearly 1,400 people have taken the time out of their day to leave us a review on Trustpilot. Go read them. Go read the reviews, guys. There's no better referral than one from your peers. Go read them. Okay. And then last but not least, if you guys are still unsure, we do have a 1-week trial for those that are interested. Okay. It's a 1-week trial. It's only $3. We charge $3 to make sure you're a real person. It's just one-time payment. There's no auto renew. There's no reoccurring payment, nothing like that. It's a one-time payment of $3. You can go to ttgthree.com for the trial. Again, that's ttgthree.com if you guys want to try us out for a week. Okay. So you want to try us out for a week, you certainly can. Just know if you go through the trial, you're not going to get a 45% discount. If you decide to become a full-time member, you'll get maybe like a 35% discount. Still good discount, but you're not going to get the free laptop though. Okay. You won't get the free laptop. That's just for people that want to join right now. We've only got 12 left. They'll probably be gone by later tonight. TTG121 coupon code. Remember, you have to enter the code and click apply code on the checkout page, and you'll know you're getting one of the 12 laptops if you see a laptop at the checkout cart. If there's no laptop in your checkout cart, that means we've sold out. All right. So again, TTG121, 45% discount, brand new laptop. We even cover the shipping. 2 small private study groups with a pro trader and a money back guarantee plus $100 on top. Or you can go through the trial, ttgthree.com. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. You're the best. My boy Matt, thanks for joining me. Mr. Matt Kohrs himself. Thanks for joining me, coming on the live stream here tonight, talking about AMC and GameStop. It was a blast, as always. Guys, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Smash that like button. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss out on any one of these live streams. I'll check you guys all in chat tomorrow. And then we're getting ready for the Fed meeting. Fed meeting starts tomorrow. We get the announcement on Wednesday. We'll talk about that more tomorrow. See you guys later.